Just got to the University of Maryland. College Park is ranked number 59 in the nation. And we're gonna go ahead inside and see if we can find some students to share more about their journey so far and also do a quick campus tour. So let's head in. I need to go find a map so I can give you a proper tour. It is college graduation time, so there's tons of students out and about on campus trying to take their last few photos, and we'll be interviewing a few of them. There are a lot of them in line, if you can see, and near the infamous M, and we'll chat with them to learn more about why they came here.
I can, but like, the problem is, I don't know if I can drive my own.
It's a good question. I was really looking for an institution that would challenge me both academically and artistically. I didn't know what I wanted to do as a double major with music, but I really explored a lot of the options here at the University of Maryland with a bunch of different majors. Information science was something that was really intriguing for me, and I knew that UMD could really provide such a great and enriching education in both the arts as well as information science.
12 years, U.S. Navy. So the reason why I went to school is because the military pays for my school and just better job opportunities. Maryland was home for me, and I've had a great experience here. Did my undergrad, came back for my master's, and I'm happy. Honestly, I would say meeting other veterans. You know, other veterans and just doing something different. Whether you're deployed or worked on base, it's just another side. Just shows how far, I guess, the military has gone on valuing education. So it's a great opportunity, and that's why I joined the military, to go to school.
As somebody with an interest in politics, being near DC was super crucial, and it was really nice to be at a in-state school that was still near something that was DC, where I'm like passionate about.
Well, I'm majoring in mechanical engineering, and University of Maryland has one of the better engineering schools in the country, so I decided to come here, and it was easier to transfer here from my community college. I would say my favorite class would be flight tests with Dr. John Trichler. He's an amazing guy, excellent lecturer, and he really nice guy.
I came to UMD because it's really close to home and it's pretty affordable too for an in-state student.
So I really wanted to come to a big school, and kind of on my table was University of Maryland, Penn State, Fresno out in California, but University of Maryland has a great reputation for engineering, so I decided that would be the best path for me in my future and my career. Starting June 1st, I'll be taking a job with the Maryland State Highway Administration, working as a transportation engineering technician.
And actually, I started my journey back in 1986 on the main campus here. So I didn't finish, so I did return to finish my studies, which was in business administration, and I'm now graduating with a bachelor's in business administration. And I was able to do that by attending University of Maryland Global Campus, which allows you to take classes online, which was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. So I'm very excited about graduating today. A part of me, since I started here, I just felt like it was someplace I wanted to finish my education. This was my number one choice when I first started, so it was a goal I had to complete my education here at Maryland. And it's just the campus when I was here was a great campus. The online studies was great. The teachers were great. Even though we weren't in person, I've met a lot of great people working with them in our group studies. So everything was great. The resources that they offer you are wonderful. So you don't feel like you're alone. You had many resources to, fall back on.
Challenges, I would say maybe some walking distance was a little bit difficult. We have a really big and beautiful campus, and sometimes it can be just a little bit of a hike, but it really gets you working out, and I think it really gets you outdoors also. So it's also been really nice.
COVID, the pandemic was extremely hard sometimes doing some of the classes online, but got through it.
Found it really challenging just dealing with the trying to balance extracurriculars and class. I really enjoy internships, and I've had a couple in DC, and so balancing those two and figuring out scheduling was kind of difficult.
I'd say the greatest challenges was studying all the time because engineering, there's a lot of coursework, a lot of classwork that you always have to stay on top of, projects and deadlines, but it was definitely very challenging but very rewarding in the end.
I definitely wasn't prepared for the rigor of definitely intro classes, but you get used to it, so don't be afraid of that. Time management is a huge thing, and then taking advantage of office hours, going to see your TAs. I feel like TAs are really helpful resources, especially since the professors teach such huge classes sometimes.
When you're graduating, apply to so many jobs and you'll really get a lot of opportunities. I think if you kind of undersell yourself, you're selling yourself short.
I would say my biggest piece of advice is to get to know your advisors more and get to know how the general education system works at UMD. You have a bunch of different classes that you have to take, but you have a bunch of different options to explore as well. Anything from your own interests to things that you want to try something new. Really getting to understand how to sign up for classes is something that's really important getting from the start, right away from your freshman year. Oh my gosh, I love performing with the symphony orchestra here. It has been a dream come true to be playing with such talented colleagues and musicians and getting to know all the esteemed faculty and, just performing concerts 6 times a year.
Advice in general, honestly, join the military, do 4 years, go to college, it's free.
Schedule ahead, figure out when to work on your stuff and when to have fun, and just use your calendar. Don't be afraid to swim in the fountain because it's actually chlorinated and is a fully functioning pool. The fountain's in the middle of campus. It's right in front of the library.
Stay on top of everything. Always try your best and don't give up because in the end it'll be worth it. It can be very intimidating, but the more you're on campus and doing activities and stuff around, it's very good to be a part of the campus and all the extracurricular activities that they got on campus.
If you decide to choose UMD, take advantage of any opportunity that comes your way. There's so many different ways to get involved. If you're interested in research, which I was, there's so many different ways you can get involved with a professor doing research for them. There's 800 clubs. There's definitely something for everyone here. Well, so I did a lot of different opportunities besides clubs. I did some on-campus jobs and I was pretty involved with research here, so even if clubs aren't your thing, there's something for you to do. There's a lot of listservs that always get emailed around. So for my college, computer, mathematical, and natural sciences, they have a listserv that they send out to all students and just has a bunch of opportunities on them.
Definitely get involved with different organizations and make friends, talk to everyone, and don't be afraid to ask for help. the American Society of Civil Engineers, also the Highway Engineers Association. I was also on the Maryland equestrian team for 2 years, and that was a lot of fun.
Just do your research, check out the different degrees that they offer, make sure they have what you're looking for, and just tap into all the resources that they offer. Don't think that you're alone. They have lots of career and tutorial services, so just reach out and ask for help anytime you feel that you need it.
Before I head out, I wanted to show you some off-campus but very close by restaurants, and there's this plaza called the Varsity that a lot of people go to, and there's tons of folks in line for this pub as well, so I'll show you around. Man, I got super lucky that there were tons of students in line. It's been a long day of filming. I'm very sweaty and shiny, but I hope you all enjoyed the video, and this helps you make a decision if this is the right school for you. Take care.